I'm the Sonic Arrow. And I'm back with my favorite snack, mini donuts. And we are going to be going through random teams to do random stories that random chance decides. So, every team has a set amount of fragments. So I'm not making a choice here, but these are all the fragments that this team has. Q team has all these fragments. Then D team has all of these fragments. So, obviously, if we relied on random luck every time to select the fragments, then we'd probably do the same thing every time. So, or we'd have several episodes where we did the exact same team's fragment as last episode. So we will go through, select a team at random, and then I'll choose a story fragment that I have not done before. So, let's get it going, and where are we going to stop? C team! Alright, this one's new. So here we go. And every fragment is the same so far. Basically, we have to vote on a team to execute or not. Decontamination room. Control. Power room. Infirmary. Pantry. Okay. The rec room. Map of Ward C stored in file. Okay. Mm-hmm. Notice they didn't call out to the kid. Because, well, they don't know the kid's name. Calling him Q would be impersonal, I guess. So that's an anagram. Like in the first games, like I don't remember any of the specific ones, but like Welcome to My Kingdom, something about milkmen. Milkmen go comedy. Milkmen go to comedy or something. Let the game end where I treat two. Hold on, I'm gonna give this one some thought. I feel like I'm close. I've got together we are 10, I'm we. That doesn't make much sense. But I have a T and an H left over. I don't know. I'm close. I have a feeling. I mean, Delta was out of the ones left. Like, I had a D, an E, an L, a T, an A, an H, and another T left over. I feel like Delta or Deltath or something like that. Together we are 10, I'm we. I don't know. But I'm going to clear this and we're going to move on. I've been spending way too much time with this. Anagram. considering Akane was 0, they're not connected. Sigma. This is the same Sigma as in Virtue's Last Reward. Mm-hmm. Yep. So, this entire game, I'm just gonna tell you, is like the other two. It's anime Saw. 1307. Ooh. Gab, hello. Means we can use it now. Uh-oh. Mm-hmm. Yep. That's kind of funny. Hold on just one moment. Alright, that loud sound you heard was an empty plastic bottle that I needed to put in the recycling. So, here we go. They spelled that... so the word I just wrote on screen, what Junpei said, is the pretentious or silly talk or writing. So technically, he's right. Nonsense. That's a morbid joke. So, I'll tell you right now. So, C is voting for D. D votes for Q. Q votes for C. And it goes around like so. We just end up back where we started. Junpei is gonna suggest we vote for Q team instead. Meaning Q team gets crossed off the list. Except, I'm just gonna go C to Q. Q to D. And then D to C. So that way... I'm just gonna go backwards in the circle. C to Q, D to C, Q to D, C to Q. So that way we can make Junpei happy, but everyone gets to live. See, it's decide time, so no, I'm gonna keep my promise and go D team. This is just like the prisoner's dilemma, which was a huge thing in the last game. So here we have 2 columns, 2 rows. This one doesn't count. So let's just say ally and betray. And then also ally and betray. So let's say that we have 2 people. People 1 and people 2. So, let's just say, okay, this is the prisoner's dilemma. There are 2 guys in opposite cells on opposite sides of the jail. They both committed a robbery. And the detective knows they did it and said, hey, and says the same thing to both people. Hey, I'll cut you a deal if you rat the other guy out. I can get your sentence shortened if you just cooperate with me. So if person 1 chooses to ally with his friend and person 2 chooses to ally with his friend, and they both say, no way, they both get a standard 20-year sentence. However, if they both confess, person 1 says, hell yeah, I'm going to betray my partner who I did this with. And then his partner doesn't rat him out. We're going to need to split these off into 2 pieces. So, person 1 is here, person 2 is here, person 1 is here, person 2 is here. So, if person 1 betrays his ally, and if person 1 betrays his partner, and his partner keeps his mouth shut, then the time that person 1 gets is cut in half. He only gets 10 years instead. Half the time. But his buddy gets 60 years. He goes away for a long time. This guy gets off scot-free with only a 10-year slap on the wrist. And same thing the other way around, like 60 years and only 10 years. And if they both betray each other, well, they go away 60 years and possibly kill each other because they each betrayed each other. Now, in the context of Virtue's Last Reward, we played the AB game. We could ally with the people we go through the chromatic door with. Basically, it was all about balancing the colors. So we could either ally with the person or people we went through a door with, or betray them. So here is us and friend. So if we all chose ally, we both got 2 points added onto our base 3. If we betrayed each other, we got plus and minus 0. However, if we betrayed someone who allied with us, then we got plus 3, and they got minus 2, and vice versa. If we allied and they betrayed, we lost 2 points, and they got 3 points. So we start off with 3 points, and we have to get a total of 9 to open the number 9 door. So we could ally or betray. If we allied and they allied, we got up to 5. If we betrayed and they allied, we'd be up to 6. Or if we had 3 and we were betrayed when we allied, we'd go down to 1. Or if we betrayed each other, we'd stay at 3. So there's 4 ways it could have gone. It's the same here. Either we trust each other and ally, and everyone gets 1 vote each. Or we betray someone and they get 2. So, for the sake of this, Q team, C team, and D team. Let's say C team voted for D team like we said we would. D team voted for Q team like they said they would. Q team votes for us like they say they will. However, if we betrayed Q team and everyone else allied and did what they said they would, then Q team gets knocked out of the running. So if we betrayed, we'd have 3 X passes already at the cost of Q team. And then D team could not trust us ever again. So that being said, So there goes that. So we did what we said we would. And voted for D. So that means Q team will vote for C, and D will vote for Q. But because I took too long explaining everything, I'm just gonna stop the episode here. So thank you guys so much for watching. This is gonna be fun. I'm looking forward to this, and I will see you in the next video. Bye-bye!